current issues that are affecting us for the day. That's what we aim to do. Pineapple on pizza. When you see it, really want to push us as people towards thinking more openly. Hi guys, I want to welcome you to my new podcast. This podcast is called HotTakes, and I'm your host, Luke Lascaris. Not Lascaris, as some of y'all have known me as Lascaris. That's my name. It is French. This is a brand new podcast that I'll be doing with the social podcast, and it aims to touch on a lot of current issues, and it's going to be a no holds barred approach. We won't shy away from any topic, whether it's going to be issues like the church and the state, whether it's homosexuality. This podcast aims to touch on all those things. Like I said, it aims to be able to give a voice to younger people and a younger generation and talk about the issues that affect us, because so often they see issues on whether it's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, issues that people are talking about online. I never see it in a wider forum, especially Barbadian Twitter. Never see these issues in a wider forum, or never see them discussed anywhere else, and I don't ever feel like they get the proper traction. And I also want to help on the other side of that, rather than just getting our voice out. I want to help younger people understand the issues that affect them and issues that should affect them, and what these things mean, and not just shrug and move on past it. We spoke about politics and in terms of things like the power of the vote and where you're supposed to vote, and participatory democracy and how your government works and how your politicians work and how they are there to serve, how they are there to be held accountable, and all those types of things. So many issues I see young people, a lot of political apathy. We want to move the conversation further down the road where we want it to have a more national effect, a greater social effect. We want to help change ideas. We want to help spread ideas, and that's not in terms of, we don't want it to everybody to be homogenous, where they think along the same lines, act along the same lines, because Barbados is a very diverse society. We want to be able to have people on who have different views be able to understand each other, whether it's younger or older, whether it's in terms of I'm on this side of the political divide and I'm not, whether it's straight or gay, whether I'm for the church or I'm an atheist, whatever it is that we want to be able to help bridge that gap. So HotTakes has a lot of aims. It's probably a bit wild, a bit crazy, but we don't have, there's no ceiling, we don't have any rules. I can't promise for you that I'm going to be a David Ellis, or this is going to be a down to brass tacks, but I mean, I could try, but that's what our aim is, that we want to discuss social issues. We want to discuss current issues. We want to discuss political issues. We want to touch on any issue that affects us. You're going to draw stuff from various areas, whether it's in the news or in the media or was on Twitter or whatever it is. But yes, so I just wanted to introduce myself. I want this to be our icebreaker episode where you get an idea what HotTakes is, or what it aims to do, or what it is aiming to achieve, and other stuff is aiming to capture. So welcome to my podcast, and I hope to see you again next week when we bring on more guests and have more conversations and talk about a whole range of issues and a whole range of stuff, and explore a lot more ideas. So welcome to the podcast.